Can you hear me now? Sam? Sam, can you hear me now? Tell you what, I'll turn my sound up on my phone. Oh, cheers, Waldo. Cheers, my mate. So, I'll start again. Welcome to season 16 of ERC Managers on a Wednesday night. So good to be back. Missed the last 3-4 weeks while been end of season for ERC, but we're season 16. I think I've been here 11, maybe 12 seasons now with ERC. Stuka Boy sets the standard at 117. Let's have a look, see who else is on. Bush Pig is on his fast lap. Right, come on. Who is the? We've missed Rookie with a 119.2. It's coming around the final corner there. It's Captain Morgan. I got another McLaren. That'll be Stuka Boy, I think, going in the pits. A Haas. And Mando Reaper, sorry. Just coming around turn 16. And that's a 119.3. And Skid, I think another driver on his debut season for SRC, goes at 117.8. I'm going to run through, I had already gone through the teams and managers for season 16. There's Bush Pig with a 117.4 in Aston Martins. Bush Pig finished third last season. I'm sure he'll want to go 2 better. I think that's Rookie, yeah, on an in lap. Then we've got Mercedes of Mumba, another debutant, I think, with ERC. In the Mercedes is Mumba. Oh, and he's going in pits. He's already done a 120.7. Got a Red Bull of some description coming around that final bend, and it's Captain Morgan No Beard in the Red Bull, and he goes P4. And then there's a Racing Bull behind him. Who is that? Could be Shaggy. Yep, it was Shaggy. Well, Shaggy's on his fast lap. I'll go through the teams and managers. This isn't official, it's what I picked up myself going through the managers' contracts. And like I say, hello Sophie, long time no speak. Hope you're well. Hello. So, McLaren's Jelly is the manager, and Jelly has signed Rookie and Stuka Boy. Red Bull, managed by Bird, he's signed Captain Morgan and Kieran Wright. Donaldinho is the Ferrari manager, Sam McKenzie and Skid. There is 2 signings. Master Bear is the manager of Mercedes. He signed Smugit and Mumba, like I say, he's making his debut in ERC. EXO is the manager of Aston Martin, and he's signed Bush Pig and Roman. Alpines, I've got EXO and My Elias, managed by Little Mick. Here comes Shaggy. 117 is the fastest, and he's done a 119.096. Got Smugit going in the pits. Then we've got Rally on an outlap. King on an outlap. We've got Ferrari of Sam McKenzie, also on an outlap. Haas of Jelly is invalidated, he's going in pits anyway. And we've got Ferrari, and that is Skid going in the pits, followed by the Sauber. But we'll go on. But is that Master Bear? Yeah, Master Bear on an outlap. Who's on a fast lap? Scar. Scar's on a fast lap in the nice looking Alpine. Yeah, Sauber managed by last year's champion Fine Waldo. We've got Kenny's Ghost and Waldo has signed himself. And Williams, King is the manager and the King has signed himself and a rally. And the Hasses, we've got Jelly and Mango Reaper managed by Scar. And the Racing Bulls, I think, just got one driver, that's Master Bear, and Bush Pig is the manager of the Racing Bulls, and Scar has gone P3 with 117.8 in the Alpine. Right, let's have a look, see who's coming through now. We've got Ferrari, and that's Sam Mackenzie. Sam's gone P2, and he was followed by King. King is on a fast lap now. We'll stay on board with King. I'll give you some bump about this track here in Australia. It's Melbourne, actually, Albert Park. Motorsport street track around Albert Park Lake in Melbourne, Australia. 5.278 kilometres or 3.280 miles. 58 laps is 100% race, and that is 306.124 kilometres or 190.216 miles. We have got 50% tonight, that's 29 laps, and we're on full quali, and we're on board with King in the Williams. Oh, we did he, Sophie? Sophie says she's grand, just watching the boy do his race, and he said, you can bully Mike. Suppose you can, everybody else does. I'm used to it now, Sophie. So, but prepared to take it. If you're going to give it, prepared to take it. Here's King with a 118.4, that's P6. I've got a Sauber coming around. Final corner now, that's fine. Waldo on an outlet, just starting his fast lap. Let's have a look, see if we've got any more on fast laps. We've got Mercedes. I'll have Smugget on an out lap. Got Master Bear. We'll go on board with Master Bear and the Racing Bull. Just coming around Scary. Oh, sideways. And that's Master Bear in the gravel. That'll be an aborted fast lap for Master Bear. Mumba, sorry. Welcome to ERC Mumba in the Mercedes. 120.7 is his fastest up yet, and that's a 119.1, an improvement of over a second, sorry. Mumba into P10. Haas of Mango Reaper, 118.4, that's P6 for the Haas driver. We've got King going in the pits, followed by the Sauber of Fine Waldo, last year's champion. Fine Waldo in the Sauber this year, where I'm sure he's the manager. Anyway, it's a 118.6 for Waldo, that's P9. We've got Rally. I think Rally is on a fast lap now. Here he is. Go back onto Rally when we've seen these through. It's a Haas of Jelly, followed by Mercedes of Mr. Smugget. 142 was his first lap attempt, which I'm sure he will beat by 21 seconds, and that is 120.1 for Mr. Smugget. And Haas going around is Mando Reaper going in the pits. We'll go on board with Rally in the Williams tonight. Is Rally. Yes, you do. You all bully me. Good, as long as you're fine with that, Sophie. Here's Rally then. Yet to set a time, so this will be his first fast lap, and it's a 1:18.6 for Rally. P9 for the Williams. We've got Sauber of Fine Waldo. Oh, and they've made a mistake on that lap. It's 12 seconds down. Perhaps getting rid of a bit of petrol. Bit of fuel, not petrol, fuel. Been told off about that before. Or if you're American, gas. So we'll get going in the pits. Master Bear with a 120.7 is not counting that. Who's that there? Coming around Ascari. That is King on an outlap. We've got Sauber. Oh, hang on, who's that? Rally. I think Rally's on an in lap. There we go. We'll go on with Waldo. That's pits for the Sauber. Shaggy on an outlap. Roman yet to set a time, he's on an outlap. There's Roman. Got a Red Bull of some description coming around to 13. That's Master Bear. Stay on board with Master Bear in the Racing Bull. Yet to set a time as the Dutchman. Cam sounds retired from session, and yeah, I think he's safe. Master Bear goes to P3. That's Sauber going over the line now. That is Kenny's Ghost. 1:18.7 is his best. That's P12. That's Shaggy just gone round there. No, it's Captain Morgan in the Red Bull, a 1:18.6, and he's invalidated. Going around the final corner is another invalidator. That's King. McLaren a rookie on an outlap. Invalidation from Shaggy, followed by Mercedes Mumba. Gets out of the way of the Aston Martin there. Who's that? That was Roman on a fast one. Roman still yet to set a time. Exo has retired from session without setting a time. Back to his old tricks. Here's Mr. Slow. Here's Roman then. And that's P13 for Roman, a 1:18.867. Cash App of Shaggy invalidated is next, and Mumba, he'll start in a fast lap now in the Mercedes. Smugget, his teammate, follows suit. King in the Williams shoots in the pits. House of Jelly on an outlap. We've got McLaren around Ascari. That's Rookie. Roman then is 2 seconds down on his time, so that's it. In lap of Shaggy. He's purple sector 2. Up on his time is our Shagster. The Hanley Hurricane. Tunstall Tornado. Around Ascari. Into turn 13, which is 14, which is Stewart. 15 is Prost. 16, your final corner. Pedal to the metal. Shaggy on the bubble. I'm P15 with a 1:19.0. We've gone past that, so Shaggy's in trouble and he's out. Oh, he's in. Sorry, he's in. P15. So we lost Mumba, Rookie, Smugget, and Exo. Just got Jelly. He's safe anyway, but we'll want to see what time he can do. In the Haas is our Jelly. .118.9 is his fastest, and that's a 118.6, I think. Not 100%. P9 anyway for Jelly. Nice onboard shot, and then we'll get confirmation of who we're losing. We are losing Mumba in the Mercedes, Rookie in the McLaren, Smugget in the Mercedes, and Exo in the Alpine. So both Mercedes drivers out of Q2. Just a couple of minutes then, and we'll be on to Q2. So your runners and riders for tonight, McLaren, we've got Rookie and Stuka Boy. Just the one driver in the Red Bull, that's Captain Morgan. In the Ferrari, we've got Sam McKenzie and Skid. Welcome to ERC, Skid. I think this is your debut. Mumba, also debutant in the Mercedes alongside Smugget. In the Alpines, we've got Exo and Scar, who's reserving tonight. Here's Phil. In the Williams, we've got King and Rally. In the Racing Bull, Master Bear and Shaggy, who's reserving. In the Haas, we've got Mando Reaper and Jelly. Bush Pig and Roman in Aston Martin. And in the Saubers, Kenny's Ghost and last year's champion Waldo. Exo lost out on the championship last year by 10 points. Let's see in how many weeks' time he can do better than he did. He'll want to do better, and the only way of doing better is winning the championship. And as I said earlier, Bush Pig was third. Every chance again this year, Bush Pig in the Aston Martin alongside Roman. So we're out on Q2, and I'm sure that Shaggy leading them out. Usually does, our Shaggy. Just having a little bit of refreshment. My tipple for this evening is Lucasade. Constructors winners last year were McLaren, Rookie and Stuka Boy. Hope to carry on with the trend there in the McLaren this year. Looking at the teams, Waldo and Kenny's Ghost looks quite good, but they all seem quite evenly matched. Sam McKenzie and Skid, another one that stands out. Anyway, Shaggy's on a fast lap in Q2. Coming into turn 11 and 12. Scary is turn 13, just coming up to that now. Into Stewart, then Prost, and then the final corner, corner 16. So Shaggy is setting the standard in Q2, and it's just going along this start-finish straight now, and it's a 1:18.9 for our Shagster. quickly beaten by King with the 117.7, and we've got Haas coming through, and that is Mando Reaper, the 119.8, Stick Boy 118.016. Sauber of Fine Waldo 118.0 P3 for the Sauber. The other Sauber crossing the line now is Kenny's Ghost with a 119.1. Skid in the Ferrari with a 118.2 P4 for the time being. And Bush Pig in the Aston Martin goes provisional P1 with a 117. Oh, Sam McKenzie with 117.159, cracking lap from Sam. Sorry we missed it, but yeah, cracking lap 117.1. Shaggy on an in lap. Followed by King. Mando Reaper. Going to set a time of 1:19.4 P9 for the Haas. Waldo's going in the pits, and Kenny's Ghost will follow. I've got Ferrari coming around turn 15, 16 now. That's good. Rally coming down the start-finish straight with a 118.7 for the Williams. P7 for Rally. Oh, Ferrari. Sam going in the pits. And invalidation from Scar. Yet to set a time. So could have been a little bit of damage there for Phil. Mando Reaper. Around turn 14 and 15. And he's going in pits. Rally on an in lap. And then I think Jelly on an out lap. We'll leave it on Jelly while I just go and visit the little boy's room. Just bear with me. The old mate Rookie, I'll send Scar into the Shadow Realm. If he's anywhere near me, you can't trust anyone called Phil. Big question, Rook. Will Scar even finish tonight's race? Big question. Anyway, Jelly's on a fast one. Either wins or DNFs. Yeah. So Rookie's sticking his nose out there, and he will DSQ disqualify. Anyway, how are you, Rookie? Long time no speak. Hope you're well, pal. Big boss is here, better behave. That'll be hard for you. It is good to be back, mate. It really is. Been a long 3 or 4 weeks. Master Bear with a 116.8 goes P1. We're on board with Jelly, so we missed Master Bear. Hey, I'm good, thanks, Rup. Very good. I'm not too bad at all. We'll not go into things, but no, I'm not too bad. Not too bad. And Mr. Steele on vacation. Where are you, Michael? Oh well, Mike. Where are you on holiday, Michael? Where are you? Just on holiday from work, or actually on vacation? Here comes Jelly anyway. Going in the pits. Followed him all the way around and he's gone in the pits. As does Master Bear. And then we've got the Haas of Mando Reaper. 119.4 is his fastest time. I think he's gone past that. 119.7 for the Haas. Behind him is an Aston Martin, and that is Roman. Currently P8 with a 118.157. McLaren coming around the final corner there is a Stuka Boy going in the pits, followed by the Ferrari of Skid. Using the pits after setting a 117.5. 6-1 for P4. Sauber of Waldo on an outlap. He was starting a fast lap now. Currently in P7 is last year's champion. Mando Reaper then coming around turn 10 into turn 11. Just under a second down on his fastest lap. See if we can make some time up in sector 3. Oh, on all day from ERC, fair enough, mate. And Mando Reaper is in the pitos. Roman in the pits. Sauber of Kenny's Ghost on an outlap. Starting a fast lap now. The other Sauber has invalidated. That's fine, Waldo. Followed by Shaggy in the Cash App Racing Bull on an outlap. Kenny is on a fast lap. Who's the Haas in front of him? Can't remember. Jelly. He'll go on board with a Sauber of Kenny's Ghost. Currently 119.131 is his fastest. Round turn 8 into 9, which is Clark. 10 and into 11 and 12. Here's 11 coming up now. Red Bull following Kenny. I don't think this is a lap for Kenny. I think he'll be going in the pits. No, he isn't. He must be on an outlap, is he? So the Red Bull behind him is Captain Morgan on an outlap, followed by my Ferrari Skid on an outlap. Sauber of Fine Waldo. Coming into turn 15. Prost And the final corner, corner 16, and it's pedal to the metal. 1:18.0 is his fast lap. I think this is beating it. It is. It's 1:17.5 for the P4 for last year's season 15 champion rally on an outlap. Haas of Mando Reaper on an outlap. The other Haas of Jelly, 1/10 up. But I think he's made a mistake because he slowed right down. Currently not in the safe zone at all. He'll be out if he doesn't better his time. I wonder what's happening with Jelly. The Red Bull of Captain Morgan goes past him, and as soon as we go on Captain Morgan, he spins at the final corner. Lucky enough, he ghosted, and the Haas went straight through him. Otherwise, that would have been quite a crash. That's Jelly. He'll be on a fast lap now. Ferrari of Skid doesn't beat his fastest time. He's in P5 at the moment, 1:17.5. Sauber of Kenny's Ghost, way down on his time after invalidated. The Sauber Waldo shoots in the pits, and that is it. I've got a car. Oh, that's Rally going in the pits after invalidating the Haas. Mando Reaper currently in P14, 1:19.4, and that's a 1:19.0 P13, but unfortunately won't be in Q3. The Haas is invalidated. That's Jelly. Jelly will be out. Jelly is out of Q3. Ferrari of Skid, he's safe in P5, the 1:17.561. We'll be seeing this lap out, hoping it can go a bit quicker. 1:17.561 to beat. I'd say he's not far off that. It's a 1:18. No, he doesn't beat his fastest time. The race, the Red Bull, and that is Captain Morgan. And didn't see his time. He's got 10th, so he's just managed to scrape through as Captain Morgan. Get confirmation of who we lose, and we have lost Rally, Jelly, Mando Reaper, Kenny's Ghost, and Scar. So we have got both Visa Cash App Racing Bulls, Shaggy and Master Bear, both Ferraris, Sam and Skid, just a one McLaren, Stuka Boy, just a one Sauber, that's last year's champion, Fine Waldo, two Aston Martins, Bush Pig and Roman, and the Red Bull, Captain Morgan, will be in Q3. This is the one that matters. So anybody in the chat, anybody want to have a guess who will be our pole sitter? Will it be Master Bear? Will it be Sam, King, Bush Pig, Waldo? Who can it be? Looks like McLaren is the first one out. Beat Shaggy for once. Oh no, there's Shaggy, look. Shaggy's in. Got in front. Shaggy's first one out. Go on, Shaggy, man. So, Uncle Rookie has gone for Bush Pig, Skid and Waldo. I'll join in here and I'll go Master Bear, Bush Pig and Sam. Ho ho ho, Green Giant. Sorry about that little outburst. And here comes Shaggy around the final corner, ready to do his first fast lap in Q3. Into turn 1, Brabham, and 2, Jones. And on to turn 3, which is quickly followed by turn 4 and 5. Catches a few out, this does. They catch the wall. What for turn 5 is turn 6 and 7. Turn 8, then slight bend in the track is Brabham. And turn 10, then on to turn 11 and 12. Then on to turn 13, which is a Scary. Turn 14 is Stewart. 15 is Prost. And then your final corner, corner 16. Alright, it's pedal to the metal down this start-finish straight. And Shaggy will set the standard at 1:18.5, followed by the McLaren Stuka Boy with a 1:17.4. That was a Williams of King after 1:17.442. That's P3 for King at the moment. And the Aston Martin of Bush Pig goes P1 with a 1:16.9. 1:16.9 breaks the 17-second barrier. Waldo then around the final corner, and it's a 1:17.6. P4 for the Sauber. First of the Ferraris is Sam Mackenzie. Sam will be followed by Skid. We'll stay on board with Sam. And it's a 1:16.5. A lovely lap there from the Ferrari of Sam in provisional P1. 1:17.1 for Skid. That's P3. Ferrari's looking good. Shaggy will be going in the pits. Master Bear is invalidated. Followed by an Aston Martin of King. He'll be going in the pits. The other Aston Martin of Bush Pig going in the pits too. Waldo, is he on a fast one? Yeah. He's not using his battery. No then. So he's going in pits. We've got Sam and Skid on in laps. Oh, is it Master Bear on a fast one? Yeah, he's using his battery, so we'll stay on board with the Flying Dutchman. Yeah, Shaggy, Master Bear. Yeah, two good steady drivers. Master Bear then into turn 14. 15. And the final corner 16. And that's a 1:20.9. It's not counted it. It's what's happened there? Because he's purple sector 3. Oh, he's 1:16.9. Bit of a slight error there from the game. 116.9 for Master Bear P3. Roman on an outlap. McLaren of Stuka Boy also on an outlap. King and Master Bear is on an inlap. So 5 minutes to go of Q3. Sam McKenzie with a 116.5 is your provisional pole. Bush Pig in the Aston Martin is 116.9 and Master Bear a 116.979. So my 3 predictions are actually your top 3 as it is, but not in the order I said. Rookie has got 1, and that's Bush Pig. As Master Bear shoots in the pits. King on a fast lap. We'll stay on board with King. Just over 4 minutes to go. Round the Scary for the Williams. Well, that's close. Final 2 corners then for King. Currently P6 for 117.4. And this is a 117.2. That's P5 for King. We've got McLaren behind him. That is Stuka Boy. Currently P6 for 117.4. And that's a 116.6. P2 for the McLaren of Stuka Boy. Cracking lap there. Roman 118.3. P8. And that's Sauber. There's Waldo out on a fast lap now. Down in P7 at the moment is the Sauber. Captain Morgan around Ascari in the Red Bull. Yet to set a time in Q3. 2.5 minutes to go. Here comes Captain Morgan. That's 117.9. P8 for the Red Bull. Ferrari have skid on an outlap. This will be his last attempt. Currently in P5. King in the pits. McLaren of Stuka Boy on an in lap. He'll be going in the pits. Aston Martin of Roman as invalidated. So he's going in the pits. Sauber. That is Waldo. Last push lap for the Sauber, followed by the cash app of Shaggy on an outlap. Got a nice little toe from Waldo. Will the cash app driver push big on an outlap. Captain Morgan is on it, going in pits, is he? Yep. Skid then 2/10 up on his P5 time. If he gains a bit of time, he could go up to P3. So 116.6 P2. Found a little bit on Sector 3. Did skid. That was teammate Sam McKenzie starting his lap, and then we've got, I think that was Master Bear 116.9. That's P5. He'll try and get another lap, I'm sure. Find Waldo. Coasting. I think Waldo will be going. This will be his last attempt as well. Shaggy, 3/10 up. He's in P10 at the moment, 118.5. That's 117.8 P8 for Shaggy. Validated for Bush Pig, and that's Bush Pig in the pit. So Bush Pig will be at the moment P4. Sam McKenzie coming around Ascari now, currently on pole with a 116.548. Bit of a front lock up left hand side. Now then, 116.5. That's a 16.2. Wow. Cash Out Racing Bull and Master Bear. P4 116.6. Skid in the pits. Then we've got the Sauber of Waldo, currently P6 117.016. Him and Shaggy are the only two. Oh, and Waldo's just dived in the pit. Shaggy as well is in the pit, so that's it. Sam McKenzie is your pole sitter with a 116.204. Skid will be alongside him on row 1. And then we've got Stuka Boy in P3, Master Bear P4, Bush Pig P5, Waldo P6, King P7, Shaggy P8, Captain Morgan P9, and Roman P10. Right, for some reason, my stream stopped. There's confirmation then. Sam McKenzie, Skid, Stuka Boy, Master Bear, Bush Pig, Waldo, King, Shaggy, Captain Morgan, and Roman. Your top 10. We'll be having a few minutes break. I shall find out for you exactly in a moment. Just going on the Discord to see what time. So we will start at 2 minutes to 9. It is currently 7 minutes to 9. So we'll have 5 minutes and we'll be on our formation lap. Until then, I'm going to get a little bit of refreshment to keep me going, and I shall see you in a short while. Crocodile. So then, a couple of minutes to go, and we will be starting round 1 of season 16 for ERC. Just wash dishes. I do like that colour scheme on the apparatus arms in the McLaren garage there. Purple and yellow looks good. Stuka Boy and Rookie's garage. Not much action going on. Very quiet. Even the spectators above the McLaren garage weren't particularly excited. So we'll go through your grid and tyre choices of the drivers. So Ferraris 1 and 2, Sam McKenzie on the mediums on pole. Alongside him on row 1 is Skid, also on the mediums. McLaren's Stuka Boy is P3 and also on the mediums. Master Bear in the Cash Out Raceable on the hard tyres in P4. P5 TTM Bush Big in the Aston Martin is on mediums, as is Waldo in the Sauber in P6. King on the hards in the Williams in P7. Also Shaggy on hards in the Cash Out Racing Bull P8. P9 Captain Morgan Obeid on the hards, and Roman in the Aston Martin P10 is on mediums. Rally P11 on mediums in the Williams, and both Hasses, Jelly and Mando Reaper are on mediums, P12 and 13 respectively. P14 is the Sauber of Kenny's Ghost on mediums. Scar in the Alpine is on mediums in P15. P16 Mumba on hards in the Mercedes. Rookie P17 on mediums in the McLaren. Smugget in P18 is on the softs, and Exo in P19 on the hard tyres. So both Ferraris on the start-finish straight, making the way to the grid, and we will be seconds away from round 1 of season 16 ERC managers. We'll go on board with Skid, see what sort of start the debutant gets. Raleigh and Mando Reaper didn't make the grids. So season 16 ready and waiting. Lights are on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we're away. Sam McKenzie gets a cracking start. And it looks like he's in AI as well. Oh, he isn't. Not now. Coming into turn 1. Ooh, Skid gets a little bit close. Has to put the anchors on. Skid's out of the way. And that's Stuka Boy up to P2. Yellow flag. And that, I think, is Captain Morgan. Captain Morgan has come a cropper, as has Mumba in the Mercedes. But Sam McKenzie leads already just under a second ahead of Stuka Boy in P2, Master Bear in P3, Bush Pig P4, Fine Waldo P5, King P6, Shaggy P7, Jelly P8, Skid. Unfortunate with that having to put his brakes on so hard at turn 1 is down in P9, and Roman is your top 10. We've got Rally, Kenny's Ghost, Rookie up to P13, Smugget P14, Scartrix P15, Exo up to P16, then got Mango Reaper, Captain Morgan, and Mumba, unfortunately, down in the back. Sam leads, a little bit of lock up as he comes around turn 16 on lap 1. And on his way to start his lap 2. Rounds turn 1 and 2 for the Ferrari, followed by Stuka Boy Master Bear is top 3. And we've got Bush Pig, Waldo, King, Shaggy, Jelly, Skid, and Roman, your top 10. King all over the sour bit of Waldo. Not much at all between most cars. But Sam McKenzie already 1.5 seconds ahead of Stuka Boy. Master Bear, Bush Pig, Waldo, and King. Over a second gap then to Shaggy. Jelly, Skid on his recovery. Is in P9 and a little bit of a gap then to Roman, who has Rally and Kenny's Ghost. Not too far behind. Rookie up to P13, going well in the McLaren. Under pressure from Scar. Here comes Phil on the inside of the McLaren. That's a nice move. Rookie's coming back at him. And Phil Scar gets away from McLaren, tucks in behind the Sauber of Kenny's Ghost, and away we go on to lap 3 already. Into turn 3 and 4 is Sam. 1.5 seconds is the gap. The Skid gets past Jelly up to P8. Stuka Boy though in P2 with Master Bear, Bush Pig, Waldo and King battling out for your P3. Shaggy is the first of season 16 to pick up a pen. Unlike Shaggy, but Master Bear has got past Stuka Boy 4P2. Missed that one, sorry. But we have got 4 cars battling out now. 4P2, Master Bear, Stuka Boy, Bush Pig and Waldo. A little bit of a gap. And Stuka Boy loses another position, this time to Bush Pig. Bush Pig onto a podium position, but we have 26 laps to go. Stuka Boy's not giving up though. Coming on the inside of Stuka Boy was Waldo. King there lurking in the background. On board with Stuka Boy and Waldo. Into turn 1. Skid is already up to P7. Got 3 seconds though to catch King, as Rally has got past Roman for P10. And Waldo has got past Stuka Boy, and we've got a yellow flag. And that is a Mercedes, I think. Is that Smudgate? It was. Smudgate now down in P18. There's the yellow flag. Is that a safety car? We've got a full track caution. Everybody seems to be going slow. I've got a full track caution. I don't know what's going on. Can't see no safety car out on track. Hey Donaldinho, hope you're well, pal. Kenny's Ghost has got a penalty drive through. Yeah, I hope you're well, Donaldinho. Long time no speak. Yellow flag's out. Shaggy's got past Skid for P7. Sam McKenzie leaves with 2.5 seconds over Master Bear. Kenny's Ghost. Dear. Speeding in the pits. Skid has also got a penalty. Missed that coming up. Kenny and Smudgate are in the pits. So could have been a little bit of a collision there. Quick run through then. We have got Sam McKenzie 2.5 seconds in ahead of Master Bear in P2. 1.2 seconds behind Master Bear is Bush Pig in P3. Then Waldo P4 with Stuka Boy and King. King all over the back of the McLaren. We'll stay on board with this one. See if this fluctuates to anything. DRS will kick in here, but Stuka Boy will also pick up DRS off Waldo, so no change in the order there, but there is a big gap. 5.6 seconds to Shaggy in P7, who's got skid all over the back of his diffuser, and then the Haas of Jelly in P9. Rally is in the top 10, but Scar is putting him under pressure. Skid gets past Shaggy for P7. Shaggy's not giving in though, and the Haas of Jelly joins in this little battle for P7, held at the moment by Skid. As Waldo gets past Bush Pig for P3. Good battle here with the Sauber and the Aston Martin. Shaggy has got past Skid again with DRS. And Scar has got past Rally for top 10 position. And he's all over the back of Jelly. We don't know where to go, where to look. But we have got a nice little battle for P3. Waldo, Bush Pig and Stuka Boy with King also in there. King having a look on the inside of turn 16. And I think he's close enough for a move. Is King. He's having a look, but no, not quite close enough to the McLaren. As Jelly, Skid has gone in the pits. We'll go on board with Skid in a minute, see what he's getting up to in the pits. He's saving his drive through. Nice one, mate. Comes back out in P16. And we'll repeat Kenny's Ghost and Smugget. Round up your 19 drivers. Sam McKenzie 3.6 seconds. He leads Master Bear. So he is pulling out a little bit of a gap over the cash app. Waldo in P3 with Bush Pig and McLaren and Stuka Boy with King. Still trying everything he can to get past the McLaren. Scar is up to P8, getting past Jelly. We've got King then in P6. Shaggy's in P7 with Jelly and Rally for company. Shaggy holds P7 at the moment. Scar though makes a move on Shaggy. Scar up to P7. And EXO has got past Rookie for P12. Rookie in the chat before wanted the top 10. But as he says, the grid is quite tight tonight. Have a look at this battle for P3, sorry. Waldo, Bush Pig, Stuka Boy and King. Nice aerial shot of King. Lovely move there from King. Does he pull it off? No. Unfortunately, it was a nice move that on the inside by the Williams. And he's putting pressure on the McLaren now. Would have been a cracking move if that had been pulled off from King. Shift, will he pick up DRS? King will. Stuka Boy will also get DRS as well, but King is putting all sorts of pressure on the McLaren. I think Skid picked up another penalty there, by the way. And Rally gets past Jelly for P9. Let's have a look at our movements. So Master Bear's up 2, Waldo's up 3, Bush Pig's up 1, down 2 is Stuka Boy, up 1 is King, up 8 is Scar, up 2 is Rally, up 2 is Jelly, down 1 is Roman, up 7 is EXO, as Roman goes in the pit. Down 2 is Roman now. Down 4 is Captain Morgan. Up 3. Oh, come on. Up 3 is Mumba. Rookie's up 1. He's also in the pits as well. Down 4 is Mangle Reaper, Kenny's Ghost, and Smugget is down 1. Oh, Rookie out the pits now with a fresh set of hards on. Roman also puts the hards on. Bush Pig has got past Waldo. Bush Pig on the move up to P3. Waldo, King and Stuka Boy for company. Sam Mackenzie though leads by 4.2 seconds. And Master Bear's got a 7-second lead. No, he hasn't. That's wrong. That's me. That's stupid. 3.8 seconds is Master Bear's lead over Bush Pig, who's under pressure from Waldo. Stuka Boy shoots in the pits. Fresh set of hards for Stuka Boy. Scar then up to P6 on his 9-lap-old mediums. And Exo is up to P10 on his 10-lap-old hard tyres. Stuka Boy comes back out in P11. And Skid is up to P13 as Jelly gets dived in the pits. Fresh set of hards for Jelly. Those in the stream chat, how are you finding the tyre wear in a race? I'm struggling. Really, I'm struggling in my racing. I do F2 Tuesdays and a race on Sundays in F1. And I'm really struggling with tyre wear. Anybody in the chat that can help me out, DM me in Discord. Let me know where I'm going wrong. Sam Mackenzie though in the Ferrari. Just starting lap 11 with a 4-second lead over Master Bear. You see Master Bear going on the start-finish line now with Bush Pig, Waldo and King battling it out for P3. And we've got a 7-second gap then to Scar in P6. Shaggy's in P7 with Rally all over the back of the Tunstall Tornado. ERC Exo is in P9 with Stuka Boy with his fresh set of hards on as Mumba picks up a 10-second penalty for speeding in the pits. Also in the pits is Mando Reaper, had enough of his medium tyres. I think he'll be putting hards on to the end, will he? Yeah, he will. And new front wing for the Haas. Kenny's Ghost is now at the back of the field as Rally passes Shaggy for P7. Let's have a look at that little battle. Already pulled a little bit of a gap on Shaggy as Rally. We'll have a look at this battle for P3. Waldo has shot in the pits. So Bush Pig re-inherits P3 with King up to P4. King's up to P3 now as he passes Bush Pig at turn 1. Lovely move there from King in the Williams. A Scar up to P5. Pits. Exo is up to P9. And he has got Stuka Boy ahead of him. Stuka Boy with fresher hard tyres in front. We'll go back up and have a look at your race leaders. Sam Mackenzie. And we've got a yellow flag, and that is Mercedes. Is that Smugget? I think that Smugget's come to grief. Yeah, it was. Is there any damage to the Mercedes? Can't really see from that camera angle, but yeah, I want. Is it? Full track caution again. So we mustn't have any damage, Smugget, because he's not gone in the pits. Don't know why we're getting these full track cautions, but Sam McKenzie and Master Bear King have all taken the opportunity to go in the pits. Sam will be on fresh hards. Smugget with us 3-second penalty. That's a visual safety car. It's not telling us on the screen. I only saw the signs at the side of the track saying VSC, but a lot of people taking the opportunity to pit. Stuka Boy is your new lead and Skid's out. What's happened to Skid? What has happened to Skid? Skid is your first retiree. I don't know what. I don't know where that's happened. Around turn 2, I think. And I think that's a safety car. Safety car is out on track for Skid's unfortunate end to his debut race with ERC. So we'll get dives in the pits. So we have got our first safety car. It's Sam McKenzie. Who is back in P1. So safety car on lap 14 of 29. Mumba with a drive through. And there you go, Sam joins the back of the Aston Martin. We'll run through positions, etc. in a minute. Let them all come out the pits, settle down behind the safety car. So it looks like they've all been in to the pits, etc., etc. So we will have a look at your position changes. So Sam is where he was, P1. King is up 5. Stuka Boy where he was, P3. Waldo's up 2. Down 1 is Master Bear. Up 9 is Scar. Up 4 is Rally. Shaggy's where he was. Jelly's up 3. Bush Pig's down 5. Exo's up 8. Captain Morgan's down 3. As is Roman. Mumba up 2. Rookie up 2. Bando Reaper down 3. Up 1 is Smugget. Kenny's Ghost down 4. And unfortunately, Skid is out. It's going to be at least another lap of a safety car as McLaren of, I think that's Rookie. And the Haas of Mando Reaper. DRS Smugget and Kenny's Ghost are caught up in the safety car queue. Let's have a look at penalties. 3 for Rally, 3 for Shaggy, 3 for Jelly. Drive 3 for Mumba and 3 for Smugget. King in a good position on the faster medium tyres in P2. Yeah, I think safety car will be in this lap. Both Smugget and Kenny are behind Sam. Wanting to get past. Safety car's in this lap. Unfortunately for Smug and Kenny, people haven't let them through, but we'll go on board with Sam McKenzie, who will dictate the restart of the race as we are halfway through round 1 here in Melbourne. Safety car is on his way to the pits. As soon as that safety car is in the pits, Sam can start the race whenever he wants. And he's gone right on the final corner, and he has caught King out well, good and proper. King has been taken by Stuka Boy, has he? Oh no, sorry, that's the back markers. But Rally with a pen. His second penalty, and McLaren of Stuka Boy and Waldo battling out. Nice move from switchback from Waldo. And Stuka Boy loses 2 positions after being up to P3. Masterbear and Waldo both past the McLaren. Scar is behind Stuka Boy now, looking for a chance to overtake. We've got a yellow flag, but it's gone quick. Extinguished. Here comes Scar. Nice move. Outside to inside. Ooh, McLaren of Stuka Boy defends well. Scar will have to wait his turn. The next opportunity is Shaggy picks up his second penalty as well. Shaggy down in P8 with Rally in front of him in the Williams car. Up to P5, gets past Stuka Boy. Stuka Boy not giving in, side by side around turn 14. Scar though makes that position his own now in P5. Another yellow flag, caution as DRS is enabled. Sam leads King by 1.3 seconds. 2 seconds then to Waldo, who's got Master Bear, another yellow flag. That's a Sauber, I think. We've got Mumba is in the pits, serving his drive through. Well done, Mucker. Sam leads King by 1.6 seconds and 2.5 seconds to Waldo in P3 with Master Bear. Then we've got Scar, Stuka Boy, Rally, Shaggy, Jelly and Bush Pig are your top 10. And we've got Captain Morgan, Roman, Exo, Mango Reaper, Rookie, Mumba, Kenny's Ghost and DRS Smugget. Kenny and Smugget a lap down on the other drivers. Rally up to P6, gets past Stuka Boy, who's got Shaggy behind him as well. Rally in P6, chasing down the Alpine of Scar. Who's looking for Waldo Sauber in his sights. Master Bear in front of Waldo as Bush Pig gets past Jelly 4P9. King though losing a few tenths to Sam that lap, and Sam with a 1:20.155 is your new fastest lap. So a rejuvenated Sam McKenzie then, enjoying his little self as Butch Pig gets past Shaggy for P8. Enjoying himself out in front in the Ferrari is Sam King, 2 seconds of drift. He's 2 seconds ahead of Master Bear, who's got Waldo for company. Scar just over a second behind Waldo, with Rally 2 seconds behind Scar. And we've got Stuka Boy, Bush Pig, Shaggy and Jelly all chasing Rally for P6. Aston Martin there, Bush Pig all over the back of Stuka Boy. Waldo's got past fast Master Bear, missed that one, sorry. And Stuka Boy has got past Rally for P6. Rally though tries the inside line, tucks in behind McLaren. hoping for another opportunity soon. Scar though, P5, chasing down Master Bear now, as Waldo records fastest lap 1:19.4, last year's champion. King 2.5 seconds adrift of your race leader now, Sam McKenzie, as Exo's up to 12, getting past Captain Morgan. So we'll get then with Kenny's Ghost. We've got Mumba and Rookie in P15, Mando Reaper on his own in P14, Captain Morgan P13 with the Exo ahead of him. Roman and Jelly is your top 10. That's 3 seconds is the lead Sam has got on King now, as Bush Pig is up to P7 and got past Rally. Waldo has caught up to the back of King as well now, as Jelly picks up a penalty. Ten laps to go then. Sam McKenzie leads in Ferrari, nearly 4 seconds ahead of King, who's got Waldo and Master Bear in a very close company. Only a matter of time before the Sauber and Kasha Racing Bull gets past King, I think. Ooh, heard a bang then. I think it was Master Bear catching the wall there. And Stuka Boy and Bush Pig side by side. This is the corner, you can't go side by side around. Miss Waldo getting past King. Waldo up to P2, 4 seconds adrift of your race leader. Master Bear also past King. I think I might have called that at the end of lap 19. But Stuka Boy and Bush Pig battling it out side by side. Bush Pig has it at the moment. Stuka Boy on the outside, both giving each other so much respect and room. Good racing from these two. Look at the gaggle of cars behind the McLaren. Stuka Boy, Bush Pig, Rally, Shaggy, Jelly, Roman and Exo all chasing down the McLaren and Stuka Boy after that P6 position. Joined at the hip are these cars. Stuka leads them in P6. Bush Pig, Rally, Shaggy, Jelly, Roman, Exo. Exciting stuff. Down to single digits, laps remaining. Lap 21 of 29. Here comes Bush Pig on the outside with DRS. Unfortunately, Stuka Boy didn't pick up the DRS. As Exo's got past Roman as well for P11. In this gaggle of cars, we've got battling out for P6. Which is Bush Pig, Stuka Boy, Rally, Shaggy, Jelly, and Exo. Roman. Captain Morgan has joined this little clan as well. So. Eight cars battling out as King picks up a penalty. Quick rundown then of your positions. Sam McKenzie leads by 4.5 seconds as Shaggy picks up his 3rd penalty of the evening, and Rally gets past Stuka Boy for P7. Sam McKenzie leads on lap 22 of 29 with 4.5 seconds to Waldo in P2, and he's just ahead of Master Bear and King with Scar 1.5 seconds adrift of these battling out for P2. And we've got Bush Pig 9.5 seconds behind Scar as Master Bear has got past Waldo Missed the move, but he's pulled a few car lengths on the Sauber. And King, I say, isn't far behind Waldo now. And Scar is just 1.5 seconds behind King. And Scar looking good, because I think the mediums are Kings at lap 9 will be past the best. Very, very abrasive track here at Albert Park in Melbourne. We've got three-way battle for P2, Master Bear, Waldo and King. Scar though is closing in on them, just over a second behind them. 10 seconds then to Bush Pig, who's got a second lead over Stuka Boy. Stuka Boy's got Rally, Shaggy, Jelly, Exo, Roman and Captain Morgan wanting that P7 position. Waldo and Master Bear are close. Waldo's got that P2 back with a little help from the DRS he gained on the cash app of Master Bear. King's still there though, but look who's lurking in the distance. It's Scar inside King's DRS now. This is going to be one hell of a last 6 laps. Battling it out for that P2. Waldo, Master Bear, King and Scar. Can't see him catching Sam. Sam's gone 5 seconds ahead of Waldo, Master Bear, King and Scar. And Bush Pig is 11 seconds adrift of Scar in P6. With Stuka Boy, Rally, Shaggy, Jelly, Exo and Roman. Captain Morgan has dropped to 2.5 seconds adrift of Roman in P13. Mando Reaper is in P14 with Rookie 15, Mumba 16, Kenny in 17th and Dara Smugget in 18th place. As it is in the Scar up to P4 with a move on King. Manufacturers, Williams are looking well in P5 and 8. So we've got 7 manufacturers, 7 different manufacturers in your top 7. Mando Reaper is the latest casualty to pick up a penalty. And he's under pressure from Rookie now as well. We're on to that battle as Exo gets past Jelly. Jelly gets past Exo. Let's have a look at that little battle. They're chasing down Shaggy in P9. Mando Reaper, Rookie, and that's a back marker, I think. It's a Sauber. Oh, Rookie's made a little error, has a little bit of a skid. And that's eased the pressure on Mando Reaper a little bit. Sam McKenzie though on lap 25. Halfway around lap 25, and he's got a 5-second lead over Waldo. And that Sauber of Waldo is going to be under pressure from Master Bear, and that's Master Bear up to P2. Scar though in P4. Got the Sauber and the cash app in his sights. Certainly carved his way through the pack tonight as Phil. DRS, but so will Waldo. Four laps to go then. Sam McKenzie leads, but that gap's coming down a few tenths every now and again. 4.7, 4 seconds and 7. Master Bear, Waldo, Scar, King's dropping off a little bit, and who is on medium tyres? It's Captain Morgan. Picks up a penalty. Can't say he picks up penalties often, is Captain Morgan, but it's come to grief tonight with the penalty. Sam Master Bear then in P2 with Waldo and Scar. Waldo's going to be under pressure in a minute if he goes out of Master Bear's ERS XO up to P9. Past Shaggy. Let's have a look. Bush Pig having a long little race in P6. Stuka Boy P7 under pressure from a rally. We've got a little bit of a gap then to EXO in P9 with Shaggy P10. Jelly and Roman on a little battle for P11. Captain Morgan, Mando Reaper, Rookie, Mumba, Kenny's Ghost and DR Smugget make up your field. One casualty we had, that was Skid. That's Sam ahead of a lapped car. I think that is Smugget, I think. No, it isn't. It's a Mercedes. Is it Mumba? Yes, so Sam has lapped Mumba. P16. Back up to 5.6 seconds as Master Bear. Mumba picks up a penalty there. Master Bear and Waldo get past. No, that's not got past anybody. That's Scar in the battle for P2. Coming down to the final stages of round 1 here in Melbourne. As Rally up to P7 gets past Stuka Boy. 3-way battle there for P7. EXO's in on that battle. 2 laps remaining then. Sam leads and he's extending his lead now as Master Bear, Waldo and Scar battling it out for podium positions. One of these 3 will be getting on the podium. It's going to be a close thing. We'll stay on these in a minute. We'll just go have a look. King's dropped off, 3 seconds adrift now. Bush Pig is catching slightly. Rally under pressure from Stuka Boy and EXO. Roman with Shaggy and Jelly. Jelly passes Shaggy there. That's it for battles, but we'll go up to your leading battle for P2. Sam's gone. Sam's 6.5 seconds ahead. But it's Master Bear, Waldo and Scar battling it out for just 2 podium positions. I'm going to have a drink in my throat, so Scar's on the outside of Waldo. As Sam just coming around the final corner. Ooh, Stuka Boy with a 3-second penalty. Quite a few drivers with penalties tonight. So Sam starts his final lap. Master Bear though under pressure from Waldo and Scar. Going to be fascinating to see who does get the 2 positions on the podium behind Sam. As it is at the moment, it's Master Bear and we might find Waldo, but he can't write Scar off at all. On board then with Waldo around this funny little chicaney type of thing. Half a lap to go for Sam. Coming into turn 12 and then turn 13 was it Scary, and just 3 more corners to go. And the round 1 winner looks to me like it's going to be Sam Mackenzie. 1 corner to negotiate, and that's it. It looks like Sam is going to be round 1 winner. Here he comes, Sam Mackenzie Here's your race winner. Master Bear is second. Waldo is third. What's happened there then? Something's happened because... Ooh, I missed that, didn't I? Michael, you are slipping up. Something happened there between Master Bear, well, Waldo and Scar, because they're both 4 or 5 seconds adrift on Master Bear in P2, so have to tell me about that after. Exo with a good P7 from 19th on the grid. But your race winner is Sam McKenzie. Master Bear is P2 and Waldo is that final place on the podium. Say, I don't know what happened on that last lap with Waldo and Scar. But there is your race winner. There's those. Driver of the day is Scar on the game, and I've got to admit he's my driver of the day as well. He's Scar. Fastest lap was Waldo with a, well, don't know. We'll have a look now. It was a 1:19.411. So Sam McKenzie is your race winner. Master Bear in P2, Waldo P3, Scartrix P4, King P5, Bushpig P6, Exo P7, Stuka Boy P8, Roman, nice result from Roman in P9, Rally in P10, Jelly in P11, Captain Morgan, Mondo Reaper, and Shaggy. Sorry about that. Let's have a look. 15th was Rookie. Mumba 16th, Kenny's Ghost, and Smugget P18. But yeah, lovely race to start season 16. Enjoyed that. Been a long wait, a few weeks waiting for season 16 to come about. And don't forget to join me next week. We've got the Masters on Sunday. I think Andrew will be commentating. I won't be here, unfortunately. I'm racing Sundays now. But thanks for your company tonight. Like I say, I'll see you next week. Thank you, everybody. Good night. God bless. And see you.